Kickstart summer at Lowe's with Memorial Day savings on major appliances like the Smart Whirlpool Top Load Washer, featuring the 2-in-1 removable agitator in a color you'll only find at Lowe's. Take it out for bulky items, leave it in for a more thorough clean. You can customize any load, plus skip steps with the Load and Go dispenser. Simply add detergent once and skip the refills. Memorial Day savings start now at Lowe's. Shop in-store or online today.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your driver's license is important so you can get back and forth to work, get your kids to school, and back and forth to daycare. If your license has been suspended because you can't pay your tickets, you can't do any of those things. Let's talk about Chapter 13 bankruptcy. You may have heard that tickets cannot be discharged, but they can be dealt with in a Chapter 13 case. Why not come in for a free consultation? The chapter you choose will make all the difference to your getting back legally on the road. Let's design a plan to pay off your tickets and restore your license immediately. I'm attorney Travis Gagne. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Tom Hanks, man, the guy's back in the news. He's everywhere. He was just
weddings. He's hanging out.
Yeah, making fun of radio people. All right, Tom.
Deservingly so.
Yeah, he was on Jimmy Kimmel Live a couple nights ago, and he actually said, "Hey, man, I was offered a spot on Jeff Bezos' rocket before William Shatner, but Tom said he turned it down because the price was just too high, $28 million."
Is it true that you were asked to go to space by Jeff Bezos before William Shatner?
Well, yeah, provided I pay, and
Really?
it costs like $28 million or something like that. And I'm doing good, Jimmy. I'm doing good. I don't need to spend $28 million to do that.
You're not going to do that.
I can do that.
Even if it was free, you wouldn't do that.
No, I'd do it on occasion just in order to experience the joy.
So does that mean that Shatner paid $28 million to go on this spaceship, or did they lower the price when Tom Hanks was like, that's just crazy?
Yeah, that's a really good point. We assumed that, that he wouldn't have to pay because he's Shatner, but now look, Tom Hanks is as big as, there's no way. There's two different, Shatner's Captain Kirk going to space. It's a cool idea.
Yeah, but Tom Hanks is Sully, and he could get them back on ground safely if anything bad happens.
Not only that, he was in Apollo 13.
Right?
Oh, solid point.
Danny.
Yeah.
And he's Forrest Gump.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so Forrest Gump has been everywhere. Why wouldn't he go to space first?
Whoa, yeah, right.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's a good question, Steve. I don't know if Shatner would have paid $28 million.
According to the Wall Street Journal, he did not pay for his ticket. He was there as a guest.
Oh. Do you think Bezos did that to flex on Tom Hanks? Like, F you if you don't want to give me the money. I'm just going to let Shatner come on for free.
Probably.
It doesn't make Bezos look good, though, for Tom Hanks telling that story.
He cares about that money.
Yeah, I guess not.
Maybe he doesn't like Tom Hanks, and people kept pressuring him to do it. And like, Tom's interested. He's like, fine. If he wants to fly into space with us, give me $28 million.
Or he tried to charge people, realized that nobody actually wanted to pay for the seat, so then he was just like, oh, look at me, I'm giving it to William Shatner.
Yeah, and maybe that will inspire. Maybe William Shatner's now an influencer.
Yeah.
And now people are going to want to pay that.
Or maybe Shatner found it on a discount on Groupon.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
That's the only way I'm going to space.
Yeah, that's a lot of money to $28 million. I feel like almost anybody would go, dude, I can't do that. If people knew I paid $28 million to do this, they know I could have taken that money and given it to charity. I don't think there's any celebrity that could make that move without looking bad.
Someone said, hey, Bezos was worried that Tom Hanks would curse their rocket and cause it to crash on a deserted island like in Castaway, so he asked him to pay a ridiculous amount of money to go.
Yeah. And I was just realized Tom's got a new show on Apple TV Plus. That's why he's making the rounds. I just realized that. I was like, well, he's running around a lot. And I think in this new show, he's got, instead of a basketball as a friend, a volleyball, he's got a robot or something as a friend.
Yeah, he's got a robot.
Did he get the Rocky robot from Rocky 4?
No, it's one he had to build himself.
All right. I'm going to watch it. It's an interesting concept. And so far, Apple TV's given me some good shows lately, so I'm going to give it a shot.
That's the premise of Small Wonder.
Okay.
And it's not a TV show, it's a movie. So you don't have to follow it.
It's a one-shotter.
Yeah, it's called Finch.
Oh, I feel better. I thought it was a TV show.
There's a band named Finch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. They're like one of those emo rock bands.
Did they have a robot in the band? Did anybody
yeah. The drummer was a robot.
Oh, well, now I get it. I get why they call the movie Finch.
Well, I'll watch it. Well, it's on Apple. No, I won't be watching it.
Yeah, you won't. It comes out tomorrow, though, so you can not watch it tomorrow.
Nice.
Hey,
Sorry, Steve.
According to one texter, in the book Forrest Gump, he does go to space, LOL.
Really?
Oh, interesting.
Well, that's probably why Jeff asked him. Said the circle will be complete for $28 million.
$28 million.
That's, I mean, how do you ask that? I mean, the balls on Jeff Bezos to go, anyway, I got this rocket. And if you got $28 million, what do you say, Tom? I mean, wow, that's a lot. That's just a lot.
Do you think he's exaggerating? And maybe Jeff said, I said 2.8 million, and he just misunderstood it?
He did kind of sound like not so sure.
28 million or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
That's a different story. How do you screw up 2.8? Well, I mean, I guess you can, but that's a lot more millions than 2.8. Wow. All right. I think for 2.8, yeah, then you do it. I don't think anybody would know, that was a weird price to go, hey, you can get on this thing for not $3 million, not $2.5 million, it's $2.8 million, or you don't get on, Tom Hanks.
Text, that's a good point. Shatner got a discount from Priceline.com. Yeah, he was willing to fly at any random time. Tom wanted to actually have set tickets.
Yeah.
That's what happens. That's why you get the deals. It's like at the last minute, Shatner's like, hey, do you have a seat?
Damn it, this movie looks pretty good. Vicky's got the trailer on.
Oh, the Finch movie.
It looks really neat.
It looks like it's good. And it's Tom Hanks. He doesn't usually disappoint.
No. I'm sorry you don't have Apple TV Plus, because that's the way it is now. All the Tom Hankses and the Adam Sandlers and the Jamie Foxxes, they're all doing stuff for the streaming services now.
Can you get like a trial or something?
I don't know. Usually somebody offers a trial doing something.
And I think I did it to watch the Beastie Boys documentary.
Oh,
but then there was no way to beam my... it was just such a pain in my butt to get it to watch on the TV that I never ended up using it.
Oh, you don't have an Apple TV?
No, I don't know.
No, I don't know. All right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I got a Samsung.
Right. You're all of a sudden becoming your father. All right.
Actually, if you have one of the smart TVs, it will have the app on it, or you can download the app, because I have it. I just don't even have an account.
Yeah, that's something people don't know.
I still haven't set up my TV. Like, it's working, and it's set up to my cable, but I know it has all these other cool little things to control.
Is the timer blinking 12?
No, because it's a TV, Rev.
How do you watch it? How do you watch all your stuff, like your Netflix? Isn't it? Oh, you Chromecast. All right. Well, that's the easy way to go.
It still works. Yeah,
I'm old school. I Chromecast things.
Yeah. All right. Well,
even though I know I fully could do it all on the TV,
Well, the Chromecast probably has an Apple TV Plus app, I would imagine.
I wasn't able to at the time. I don't know if it has since, but at the time I wasn't able to.
Apple and Chromecast were not...
They weren't friends.
They were not working well together for a while, so I don't know if that's changed or not.
Well, they let Google Maps on Apple. You know what I mean? So I feel like at that point, Apple... Because it's an app now. See, Apple, that's what confuses people. Apple TV is a device. Apple TV Plus is an app that you can watch all shows on. It's a streaming service.
Oh.
But
they messed themselves up by doing the Apple TV first.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Yeah, and that you're right, Danny. It does. I didn't even think that I could watch it on a non-Apple device.
I just assumed I had to buy a TV that was made by Apple. All this time, I might have access to Apple TV, and I didn't even realize it.
Well,
it's safe to assume that, though. I mean, with
Apple TV Plus, it's a distinction. You don't have access to Apple TV. It's Apple TV Plus you have access to. I know it's confusing because Apple TV is actually a device.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's, I know, which sounds dumb, Danny. It's sort of like, what? And everyone's using the Plus because, Disney used the Plus, and everyone thinks, oh, I'll do the Plus. But, with Apple TV, it's like, no, I don't know what
Can we change the name of the show to BJ and Migs Plus?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Everybody else has got a Plus.
Yeah.
Plus
you guys.
Rev, Danny, Vicky.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Joe, Sarah.
Dude, honestly... I wonder if that would be a cool branding thing to do. I don't think, and people could ask us why, because Plus is the hot new trend. Yeah. It's a hot new brand. It's BJ and Migs Plus.
Do you question Disney when they put the Plus?
No. Did you question Paramount when they put the Plus?
Yeah.
No.
BJ and Migs Meta. We could go like
ew.
Well,
that gets you crazy.
Oh,
we're going to do that,
Danny.
Oh, okay.
We're going to do the meta, Danny, when all of a sudden we do some really bad stuff and we want people to forget that it was us that did it. Then we're going to, play the big meta in the morning.
Or when there's like dead air, our station's not working, or there's a weird issue, we'll call ourselves Meta.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Then
it was like all like things weren't working yesterday again.
Yeah, you've entered the metaverse.
Yeah.
It's broken.
Things don't work.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't know if you guys heard, but Mark Zuckerberg has come out and basically said he wants to get young people back and doesn't kind of care about anybody who's like over 40. And so that's kind of pissed off it's like, yeah, you people on Facebook have ruined Facebook. The millions and skillions of dollars that I made from all of you people over the age of 25 using it, you've ruined it. And it's like, okay, well, I'm sorry that I helped you make $1 skillion by being too old using your product.
Yeah, look at him turning his back on the grandpas.
Yeah, so the grandpa, actually, and you, Steve, sorry. And you know what? Danny, Vicky, hate to say it, but even you guys are too old for Facebook, according to Mr. Z.
That's fine.
Yeah, he wants them youngins. He wants those Gen Zs.
I like TikTok anyways.
Yeah.
Much more.
TikTok likes us back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going on the TikToks. Sorry.
You're not at TikToks?
No, I'm not going on the TikToks.
Yeah, okay.
No.
But that's where you can find dancing bikini baristas, BJ.
That's
true.
I don't know why the TikTok knows me all too well. That's like every time I open it up, it's like that's the suggested videos.
Dude, I was telling Joe that the other
you
day.
wonder why? Have you met you?
No, but it's the same.
But
It's
how
the
does
same.
TikTok know?
I've never looked at anything on TikTok,
Right.
and all of a sudden it's just beautiful women dancing, and I'm like, wait, okay, I mean, I don't mind this, so thank you, but
It's because of how much time you spend staring at those women dancing.
Damn.
The algorithm, it knows. Plus, we're
yeah,
talking
no,
about it
Danny.
right now.
when we
they
go to
tell you,
Acropolis, they just know.
Damn it,
Oh,
Linda.
Yeah.
I bet you I'll open it up and boom, there'll be some kind of nope, it's a dude. Never mind.
I'm
All right, then. Well, you know what? They're giving you what you want.
Oh, yeah, mine's a guy, too.
Oh, now there's a girl with her turkeys are done.
Oh!
All right, see?
Steve's just showing it to everyone now.
Wow.
I like it.
It's amazing though, because like I see these things, and I'm like, how does this video have 4 million views? And it's like nothing. And I'm like, oh, it's because it's just a hot girl filming herself.
Yeah,
There's Danny's.
Yeah, there you go. And Danny's got whoa, okay. She's kind of doing the Basic Instinct thing. Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
She went to a cheerleader outfit really quick.
Which, by the way, it's the age-old story. Sex sells. What are you guys seeing and what are you guys looking at? I
Girls
really
in
want
booty shorts with tight shirts.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with that.
I don't care what the stage is. The stage may change. It may go from Facebook to Instagram to TikTok. But what's the product for you guys? The product's the same thing, right? It's just a hot chick.
Yes.
I remember the hot chick Viewmasters. No, you guys don't because you're too young. But
I
We're not hot chick
I
Viewmaster.
remember Viewmaster, but it was always just like fun, like
Mount Rushmore and stuff.
Wait, they had Viewmaster After Dark?
Well, all right. I might be making that up, but somebody must have. I'm sure somebody could have done a Viewmaster After Dark. I wouldn't be surprised if it was out there. Check it out, Steve.
Now I'm
Steve's gonna go
Googling
for
it.
Viewmaster After. And does everybody know what a Viewmaster is?
Yeah. The little red thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
They have
I
them at
got to be
Disneyland
thinking.
still.
Oh, they still have Viewmasters at Disneyland?
Yeah, they sell them, and you can look at different things from the park when you leave the park.
Well, that's pretty cool if they're still using that tech. All right.
Yeah, I remember the one. It was like it wasn't Viewmaster, but you put it on, and you kind of like twist it. And it was like a weird kaleidoscope of stuff going on.
Those things were
And I was like, man, who was on acid when they created that?
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Steve. That was an acid device.
Can't believe I found it.
There's Viewmaster After Dark, right?
There was lifelike natural color pinups, and this was like in the back of a comic book sort of ad thing going on. But yeah, breathtaking, beautiful models that you can almost reach in and hold in your arms.
Almost.
Brought to you by the medium of color, 3-dimensional photography, and it was for the Viewmaster.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because it was 3D. That was the cool thing about Viewmaster is they made it look 3D when you looked in there. And I never saw any because I was a kid, but I'm like, how could they not have Viewmaster After Dark?
Yeah, Vicky found it. Yeah,
Yeah.
That was like the back page of comic books.
Yeah, total value.
You got your sea monkeys and your.
And it says nude girls. Were they really nude?
Nice.
Wow, it says nude. It better be. Wow, I had no idea that. Whoa, okay.
Ones too.
Wow, that is
male
fantastic.
pinups.
Oh, jeez.
How about that?
How
See, it was
about
on-
that?
See, the delivery system changes, but the content stays the same.
Damn straight.
Yeah, really, we're talking circa 60 with those Viewmaster nudies, and now we're doing it on TikTok. It's the same damn thing, guys. I hate to tell you, but
Where
you know,
technology goes, porn will follow.
There's
Yeah.
no nudity
Yeah.
on the TikToks.
None that I've found.
Actually, yeah, they don't allow that.
Yeah.
You'll get banned.
I just
well,
like the
all right,
dancing.
fine. They have standards on TikTok.
They should just have a new app and just replace the T with the letter D, and then and that'll just be for that kind of stuff.
Well, if only your D could talk. There you go. Perfect.
Okay.
Well, we got a woman who just admitted that her husband keeps getting promoted at his job because she is sleeping with his boss. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to tell you all about this at 8:19 on The Rock.
Not all heroes wear capes.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Kickstart summer at Lowe's with Memorial Day savings on major appliances like the smart Whirlpool top-load washer featuring the 2-in-1 removable agitator in a color you'll only find at Lowe's. Take it out for bulky items, leave it in for a more thorough clean. You can customize any load, plus skip steps with the Load and Go dispenser. Simply add detergent once and skip the refills. Memorial Day savings start now at Lowe's. Shop in-store or online today.
Everything is better electrified. Like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles on the market, including the first ever Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. You can use electric when you want it or gas when you need it. It's your journey. Evolve it beyond the pump in the 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer or learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
You know, I'm glad we can take this time for ourselves.
I know, me too. It's nice going on new adventures, experiencing new things, and creating new memories again. I missed you when you seemed lost in your gambling.
Well, I'm back and ready to visit new places and see new sights. Oh, and try new foods.
Yes, new foods.
If gambling is creating a problem for you, call the Washington State Helpline at 1-800-547-6133 or visit evergreencpg.org.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. There's a woman, and she has just been tripping out the internet. People are like, what? They're WTFing all over the place because she confessed how her husband keeps getting promotions all because she is having sex with the boss.
Nice. Now that's a woman who cares about her man and wants to see him succeed. Don't we all want someone in our life to look for us to succeed and do whatever? No.
Sounds like she wants to get paid.
Yeah, dude, seriously. She says her husband has no idea that she's doing this.
Oh, okay.
He is clueless to this.
You got to clue him in and be like, hey, I'm helping you get raises by giving your boss a raise.
Wow. She admitted her secret to the Twitter account Fesshole, which encourages people to anonymously confess their sins.
Oh, nice. I guess you got to have a burner account.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'll use the MegaCast account.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, she said, quote, my husband has been given...
It's Ted. I'll just blame it on Ted.
Now, I will tell you, I because of reality TV, I think that people put stuff on Fesshole, and I don't think it's real. I don't think all of it's real. I really
I think you have to take it with a grain of salt. About it. But I bet some of the things are, because it's something you direct message them, and then they post it. So it's not like,
but I mean...
No, I know.
Yeah, that's the problem, is that this is outlandish to me. I mean, this is... It just makes you think that you can be a more horrible human being when they make you believe people like this exist.
Dude, the sad thing is, I mean, I'm not sure if this one is true or not, but there are some pretty awful people. I mean, we read some of these texts and they're just like, I can't believe this is a true story or not.
Yeah, she says, my husband has been given several promotions at his work and thinks it's because he's earned them. I've been doing his boss for years. His promotion means longer hours away from home so I can continue to do his boss. Wow.
This is like a vicious cycle.
Yeah, she's like, people who they were shocked by this. So she said, the unapologetic confession of her behavior. And one said, you sound very nice. One person like, oh, you sound real nice.
Yeah. It sounds like someone that you definitely want to be in a relationship with.
Yeah. Wow.
What if the husband knows? You know, sometimes you hear these stories like someone's like, yeah, I knew. I just kind of looked the blind eye to it, like whatever it may be for whatever reason. Like maybe there's a child involved. Maybe he knows he's just like, well, I do like getting these pay raises and I do like these promotions.
Yeah, maybe he's like, and I get to travel a lot and bone a lot of people in other towns. What if he's got a similar scam going on and she doesn't know that he's been doing that for that reason? Like, wow, I keep getting promotions and I get to travel. Woo! This is, if it's true, I don't, man. Well, look, you know what? If that's what's keeping your marriage together and everyone's okay, except apparently he doesn't know, so I guess it's not okay. I don't know. Wow. All right.
I'm just going through all these.
Yeah, you got more festival stuff?
Dude. It's just so, like, you definitely learn that there's some just awful people out there. Like, some of them just aren't funny. They're just awful. So I feel like some of these are legit true, and someone needs, like, they just probably don't want to go see a therapist, but they need somewhere to let this stuff out, so they just send it anonymously to Fesshole.
Yeah.
And that's the... I don't know what that says. You know what? This is the part of my life where I go, wow, I think I'm turning the corner on humanity here.
Here's a happy one. I'm dreading when my mom dies, not because I'll miss her, but because I know I'll have to speak at her funeral, and I can't think of anything positive to say about the old cow.
Oh, wow.
I can feel like that's a true thing.
Right.
Maybe people wouldn't put it that way, but yeah, I guess people definitely... Yeah, because you are expected to speak at your funeral and say something nice about a person. I mean, I have a friend right now, and that's exactly what their situation is they cannot stand one of their parents. And recently there was a health issue with one of the parents, and I was like, I can't believe that they're actually going to be helpful, because I never hear a good word said.
Well, it was like I was reading some story about Will Smith, and like he was just talking about his dad, and apparently they had a bad relationship because he was very abusive to his mom, and then eventually the mom left him, but like... He shared a story about how, like, he was taking care of his dad towards, like, the end of his life because his dad died of cancer, and he was in a wheelchair. And Will had a moment in his head because when he was a kid, he's like, I can't wait till I'm older and bigger, and I'm going to beat up my dad, like, to teach him a lesson for what he did to my mom. And I guess he had a thought in his head while he had the wheelchair that he just, like, I should just push him down the stairs.
Yeah.
And it was just, like, just to get back at him for all that, and he thought better of it. And eventually his dad passed away, but it sounded like he was not very happy with the relationship that his dad and him had.
Yeah, I mean, you can understand that. I mean, no
for sure.
Yeah, no child, man. That's just really, really hard to have to go through that in your life to remember and witness abusive relationship with your parents like that. Oh man, that's just crushing. And yeah, you can imagine why he would. And Will Smith is, I feel like he's in his 50s, so that was,
I'd say mid 50s.
Yeah. So that was, Steve, that was a time in my generation where unfortunately that happened a lot. I wonder what percentage of my neighborhood had that kind of stuff going on. You just always knew somebody who was abusing their spouse. You just knew it. It was just like, oh, that's what happens. They're drunk again or whatever.
He's 53.
Yeah. So he's definitely in my demographic in that respect. And that's a sad thing that, Will Smith wasn't the only one that grew up in that kind of situation.
Here's a more serious one I saw in Fesshole. It said, nothing scratches my itching bollocks more than my wife's hairbrush. I started using it to scratch my back, but now it's the answer to all of my itches.
Oh, nice.
Well, he just outed himself as somebody from England.
Yeah, the itching bollocks. Is that the butt?
Yeah, no, that's your that's your boys.
Yep. Oh,
yeah.
You use a comb on that or a brush?
Yeah, he's using a brush on his boys.
How itchy are they?
They're pretty itchy.
You need some powder on those boys.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Or just the wife's brush is good enough.
One he says I can only have sex with my husband before dinner. The way he uses a knife and fork disgusts me so much that I have to avoid him. It's a pattern now, thankfully.
Oh my gosh.
I have known people that, yeah, there's a certain thing that their husband or wife, if they do, they're out. They just like, I can't be involved. I can't be physically intimate with you.
I am following this Twitter.
It's super. Like some of them are so. Some of them like, oh, like that's what's silly. But it's like when my little brother and I were getting our own bedrooms, I convinced him that there was a spider's nest next to the much bigger bedroom, which led to me getting that room for the next 12 years.
Good call, though. That's a pretty good move.
That is pretty brilliant. See, my brother, they gave me the bigger room when I was a kid, and my brother made the smaller room seem so awesome, and he would always talk about how great it is, that eventually I was the idiot that fell for it and made the switch. And then I got in there, and I'm like, why did I do that? Like, I used to be I had the room that was big enough to have my drum set in.
Oh, man.
And I went into a room that barely fit a bed. Willingly.
Oh, your brother's a genius. He played the long game.
Oh, dude, the moment I realized I did what I did, I was so angry at him. And I had no one to be angry at other than myself.
Right. No takebacks.
It's not like he he was not the best when we were growing up. Like him and I did not always have the best relationship, but like he didn't beat me into taking it or anything like that. He just outsmarted me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If he was on Survivor, man, he would have got the outsmart.
And it was a long-term game plan. Like, this went on for at least a couple of years of him just talking about how awesome his room is.
Oh, yeah. That man said, I'm going to wait you out, buddy.
And he bragged about how awesome, the stereo. But then, we moved into the other room, he took the stereo. So I'm like, everything that made that room awesome, he just took and put it into my room. And now he had a bigger, more awesome room.
And I don't, who
get you?
Did your mom award you that room?
The bigger room?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was her favorite.
Yeah, that's the thing. So he was like, okay, Mom, I'm going to show you that you know what? My brother's dumber than me and I should be your favorite.
Yeah, I had to go down in the dumpy basement.
Yeah, I wonder how she felt about that. She probably just kept giving him the evil eye. Like, hey, it's fair, it's square.
But I remember I begged for that room.
That's funny.
And my brother's like, yeah, I don't know if I want to give it up. And then it was like the dumbest thing.
Oh, yeah, man.
Totally
I don't know.
And I'm sure my parents were like, why does Stephen want this room so bad? Fine, Greg, come on, do something nice for your little brother. Fine.
That's fantastic. What a genius. What a genius.
Going back to the original story, if you found out that the reason that you were getting promoted and making a certain amount of money was because your wife was sleeping with the boss, how much money would you have to make to be okay with it? What if the dude's making $5 million a year?
Like the Indecent Proposal.
It really depends on which one of our bosses.
Fair.
There's different tiers on this one.
Really?
Here.
You definitely think that if it's a particular boss, it's better than another boss?
Oh, boy, yeah. I don't want to get in trouble, but there are certain bosses that I don't know if I can wash that visual out of my mind.
Yeah. Well, and then at that point, what if you get fired? What if you divorce her and then all of a sudden the boss is like, oh, we don't need him anymore, and he just fires you. You're going to lose your job if this doesn't keep going.
You got to kind of stay in the relationship.
Yeah.
Ooh, vicious circle.
I almost feel like you have to have a conversation with the wife. Be like, look, we're done, but let's just stay together. Oh no, see that won't work.
Yeah,
this is really a screwed up situation. You'd almost have to lie, and act like you're still into her, and then but find someone on the side. This is a lot of effort. I don't know if I have that.
You need a whole conspiracy theory maps that are up there just following every single thing that's going on.
But you're making $10 million a year.
This is too much work.
I'll take a pay cut and just get a studio apartment.
Oh, if you're making $10 million, you can bang whoever you want. You can do it in front of me for $10 million a year.
Wow, okay, so that's the price.
Everyone has a price. I'm telling you.
Says the guy who has $12 million according to the internet.
Yeah. Well, now you know. So now you know that I don't. Because I'm willing to let you bang my wife for $10 million a year. So
you hear that, bosses?
Yeah,
get on it.
Hey, bosses.
Hey, look, and it's only going to be maybe a 2-year thing, and then I'm out. I'll have $20 million, and I'm like, all right, that's enough. I don't have to put up with the shenanigans anymore. And then, of course, here's the thing: we forget that when you divorce somebody, they get half of what you have, and so a lot of times, people stay in relationships because it's actually financially better to. You go, I'll just, deal with it because then, you don't have to have 2 households to support. I don't have to have alimony. There's a lot why people will put up with the shenanigans.
Somebody said, hey, how do you think BJ made his $12 million? He's obviously sleeping with the bosses.
Yeah, of course.
Damn it.
Well, I cut out the middleman. I said,
why don't you share these things at our radio conventions?
Yeah. Look, you don't have to sleep with my wife. Sleep with me, and then I'll get the promotion that way.
There it is.
Like the old-fashioned way. Come on, where's the couch?
Can we just give a quick shout-out before we do anything else?
People who sleep with their bosses? All right, here we go. Congratulations.
There you go.
You can call somebody out. I want to say Bill, an accountant, good job for sleeping with the boss.
Yep. Tony in sales.
Yeah.
Killing it.
Killing it.
Big shout-out to Dirt Hauler. Dirt Hauler, she just Ubered over some top hot donuts.
Yeah.
Give her a shout. Is this going to be a trend? I'm not opposed.
Wow. So the Uber Eats action is happening for you guys.
It just showed up again. It just, Dirt Hauler, you rock. And also, she rules because in the mail, I just checked, I got a package from her, and it's a bunch of Mother's Day cards that she had a bunch before her mom passed away, I'd never used. And she's like, I know you said, because I've talked about how I sometimes forget. And so now I have and birthday cards. Yeah, so I have now cards that are going to be good for several months or several years.
That's hysterical.
Or months.
You literally, somebody said, "Here you go, Steve," because you know what, you keep forgetting.
It's very
and they
thoughtful.
sent you.
It was the coolest thing.
I've never heard of such a thing. Hey, you go. Here's some Mother's Day cards because you're that bad at sending them.
Yeah, I should send my mom 6 Mother's Day cards. I'm like, here you go. You're good for the next 6 years, Mom.
She pays better attention to the show than we do.
Yeah. Wow. You know what?
Very nice.
Top Pot Donuts and taking care of your problem of sending cards with your mom. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And she wanted to know if I'm wearing my socks because she's the one who sent me the Kraken socks.
Oh, right. That's right. Lucky Thursday. I mean, they're playing tonight. Yeah.
And we're going.
Yeah. But they haven't been winning with my lucky socks.
Oh, well.
Take them out and throw them on the ice.
Oh.
Or maybe I'll wear them on something other than my feet.
Oh, God.
All right. Anthony Kiedis.
It's going to be that kind of party. I got 2 socks.
You know what? I'm going to give me some tequila and I'm in.
The Red Hot Chili Puckers. That's what you're going to be.
Nice.
Yeah. Love that. All right. Well, that's all.
Well, thank you, Dirt Hauler. You're the best.
Yesterday, Mr. Mother's Day, he did get this one wrong.
The Incan Empire was located in which modern day country?
Egypt?
No.
Canada?
No.
Tequila?
No.
You sure it wasn't Tequila? I feel like, it is south. All right. Oh, we got to go further south? All right, then Peru. Fine. You want a shot at Steve? You got it. Now, you don't get to kick him, but you do get to play Beat Migs. 206-421-ROCK. We're doing Beat Migs at 847 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Here's another question from a listener. I'm getting my wages garnished. Can bankruptcy help with that?
Absolutely. One of the big reasons people file bankruptcy is because they have a judgment or a lawsuit against them, or their wages are getting garnished, and so they can't pay their other regular ongoing bills. People sometimes think that you can't file bankruptcy once they have a judgment against them or once a garnishment has started, and that's not true. Filing bankruptcy will immediately stop any garnishment that you have going, except for child support, and stop your creditors from continuing on with garnishments of your bank account, your wages, and in most cases will discharge that liability through the bankruptcy process. And we can file a bankruptcy case for you usually the day you come in.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
Kickstart summer at Lowe's with Memorial Day savings on major appliances like the smart Whirlpool top-load washer featuring the 2-in-1 removable agitator in a color you'll only find at Lowe's. Take it out for bulky items, leave it in for a more thorough clean. You can customize any load, plus skip steps with the Load and Go dispenser. Simply add detergent once and skip the refills. Memorial Day savings start now at Lowe's. Shop in-store or online today.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
You know, I'm glad we can take this time for ourselves. I know, me too. It's nice going on new adventures, experiencing new things, and creating new memories again. I missed you when you seemed lost in your gambling. Well, I'm back and ready to visit new places and see new sights. Oh, and try new foods. Yes, new foods.
If gambling is creating a problem for you, call the Washington State Helpline at 1-800-547-6133 or visit evergreencpg.org.